Hey everyone, this is Jenna with Collective Consciousness on Twitter and Dream Awake on YouTube. And today I wanted to give you some tools for your toolbox on how to connect with your spirit team. And I think there's a big misnomer that when we're starting, at least this is what I felt when I was developing my relationship with my spirit team, was that I needed to be able to hear them all the time, that we were going to sit down and have a conversation, maybe have coffee, and that's not really the way that it always works. There's a lot of different modalities that we can connect with our spirit team. So today I'm going to talk to you about 2 different ways to muscle test. And muscle testing is a great way when you're developing your relationship with your spirit team to get quick no or yes answers. And it's a great way to just work with your spirit team in general anyway, because of the quick answers. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to use your body as a pendulum and a question answering like a vehicle. And other things that you can do with muscle testing, I think a lot of us are familiar with muscle testing from finding out what foods are good for our body or what kind of allergies we have. So if you've ever gone to a kinesiologist and you've done the muscle testing where you hold out your arm and they try to push your arm down, we're kind of employing a similar technique, but you don't need to have another person to do it. So you can use it to call in any of your guides. You can use it for food allergies, for what your body needs. You can also use it to find out about what somebody else might want. Like say you're buying a gift for somebody, you can use muscle testing for that as well. So there's 2 ways to go about it, and I use both ways, and I've been using both of them for almost a year now, and it's been life-changing knowing these tools on how to do this on my own. So the first way is standing on your feet. So you want to lift up your toes, lift up your heels, and you're going to kind of balance on the balls of your feet. And when I first started, the movements were really subtle. So what I would do is I would stand with my hands crossing my chest like this, and then I'd be balanced on the balls of my feet. I don't need to do that now because I can get really quick answers and I'm way more in tune. So sometimes my intuition's usually telling me what the answer is before I've even asked it, which is pretty awesome. So you'll stand on the balls of your feet, balanced. You want to be grounded as much as possible. So it'd be great if you didn't have your shoes on. I have done it in my shoes, but if you ground, I feel like you're going to build that connection with source and spirit and your higher self faster. So stand on the balls of your feet, and then you'll call in one of your guides. So you can call in your higher self, you can call in source, you can call in an archangel, anybody that you might know that you work with. And the first basis that you want to start with is show me yes, show me no. So for me, show me yes is that my body gets thrown forward. No is back. And I do know people that I've taught this to where it's opposite. So yes is forward, no is back. But you really need to understand that first basis of what is yes, what is no. And so you'll call in your higher self. And when you call in a guide, you need to command that guide. So you're saying, I call in my higher self, or you say, I command my higher self. And usually they'll give you, once you know the yes or no, I'll say, I call in higher self, are you here? And then it will throw me forward, and then I know yes, no. And then I can start my questions. And it needs to be kind of yes, no, because that's what you're doing. And then there is a time where they'll say maybe, and they'll either swing you in a circle or you'll go back and forth, and that's kind of that's a maybe answer. So I use that one all the time, and it's really cool too because you can call in somebody else's higher self. So there could be a situation where I'm stuck with someone and I don't know what the highest and best is for a situation. So I'll call in my higher self, I'll call in all my guides, and then I'll call in their higher self as well. And I'll say, I just need you to provide me some clarity. and I use this a lot too before I do a Twitter post. So sometimes I'm culling through an idea that I'm getting a download from source, and I'll say, is this for my highest and best for me to post this? And then, is there any information that I'm giving that's misinformation? And that's something that I do a lot with kind of the esoteric knowledge that I'm spouting, that I'm not really fully understanding, but I'm getting a source download and I know source is wanting me to share. And so sometimes source will tell me that I don't have the information right if they're not blocking the post from going out, because that will happen too. But I will just do this quick highest and best, yes, no. So the other way to do it is taking your two fingers and interlocking them like this. And so you can go, show me yes, show me no, show me yes, show me no. So then you can go, is my name Jenna? Is my name Bob? Am I asleep? Am I awake? Am I of the light? Am I in a bad mood? Am I happy? I'm trying to think of, like, am I wearing a burgundy shirt? Am I wearing a black shirt? Am I a girl? Am I a boy? So this is just a really, really quick way to connect with your guides. And as you work on this and get better at it, you're going to get answers faster, and it helps hone your own intuition, and it helps hone your relationship with spirit. And your team. And then the other thing that I was going to show you was muscle testing. So this is something that I do. I mean, I employ both of these techniques probably over 100 times a day. And there's times where I feel like I'm giving myself arthritis doing the finger one. And so what I'll do is I'll hold something in my hand and say, does my body want this today? So it's really cool. So I take a lot of supplements, and every single day I'll basically muscle test everything that's going into my body. I can find out how many grams or milligrams of something that my body wants. Like, what do I want? 2 pills? Do I want 1? Some days my body doesn't want different things, and sometimes my body will just be like, your body doesn't need any vitamins because you're totally fine and you're not deficient in anything. So the other thing that I've used this for is I've bought gifts for people, and I'll hold it up and say, would somebody enjoy this gift? Is this something that I should do with this person? It's just really great. And if you use it, it will teach you so much about yourself, and you'll be able to navigate situations differently. And there will be times where this has happened to me, where my spirit team will give me an answer that I don't really want to hear, and I'm a little bit in denial with the answer, but I know they're trying to say, Jenna, this is what is going on and you just need to hear us. And they'll call you on your bullshit, and you can really maneuver what's going on inside of you and how you're projecting on a situation through this, and also staying in what's highest and best. So I hope those tools were helpful, and I hope that you'll use them. And really what Dream Awake is all about is helping us have different tools in our toolbox, and having a place where you can come when you feel empty, or you feel stuck, or you're not sure how to process something, or your inner child is just needing a little love. You know, this will be a place where eventually we'll have mantras and mudras and meditations and books for your inner child, and teachings about quantum, so that you're equipped with all of these things to dream awake as successfully as possible and maneuver through the quantum field like the quantum ninja that you are. So that's really what this is all about. So if you enjoyed this video, this is one of those things that I do need to say, like and subscribe. And if you click on notifications so that you'll be notified when there's a new video. I will continue to do these videos as long as everybody enjoys them, and as long as everybody shares them and is watching them, and as long as it's fun for me, because this is something that I'm being driven by Spirit to do to help the collective, to provide some teaching tools. So as long as we all are using them and it's successful, then I'll continue to share the knowledge. And if it's not something that people want to do, that's fine too. But how I'll know that is by you liking and subscribing and sharing this with other people. So I hope you're having a really beautiful day, and go fight win. We've got this. Bye.